you hoping to hear something else from the president? Are these efforts enough, what government is doing? Or are you seeing any lapses that need to be improved?
Most of the countries in the world were not ready. We were not ready, so we cannot blame just blatantly blame government. No, that January, February we were not ready. We were not ready for this. We should have been ready like Vietnam when they had a problem with SARS, so they continued with the program. So I'm expecting that the executive department now would have a plan, will have a program that will provide for enhancement of what we have learned already, because it was a learning curve. It was a learning process from February to the present, to July. So hopefully, government has learned from these, and we will be able to come up with better plans and programs to handle this pandemic and future epidemics or pandemics to come. That is what I'm hoping for.
And maybe, sir, a bigger budget on the necessary agencies this time around, sir?
Yes. Presently, as soon as we resume on July 27, we will be approving on third reading the Bayanihan 2. Bayanihan 2 contains another 140 billion to address the problem of COVID-19. But we will go into BICAM because the House of Representatives has a much bigger budget that they are proposing. But we understand that proposal. As a matter of fact, we need that. But I don't think we can accommodate it in Bayanihan 2. What we can do is incorporate it right away into the next pieces of legislation, because they are specifically addressing, or the House version is specifically targeting budgets for the Department of Transportation, Department of Tourism, Department of Labor.
Right.
Very specific yung ginawa nila, and the additional budgets are unnecessary, which amount of total of I think about 1.3 trillion budget. That is well and good, but we cannot accommodate it in Bayanihan to right away. So in answer to your question, that is precisely what
Okay.
we will support. We will support that proposal of the House, but after Bayanihan 2.
Sir, oligarchs, should we be worried about the president's war against oligarchs in the country? Is there anything in legislation that the Senate can do siguro to institute measures to get rid of oligarchs, if at all that is possible, SP?
It's a term. Oligarchs is a term. Sometimes it's an abused term, but there is no pending bill in the Senate, or yes, I don't know about the House of Representatives, but there is no pending bill in the Senate that addresses the issues of oligarchy. So, very tough question to answer, Pinky.
And Pinky, is we're still reacting, di ba? And yung day-to-day pa, but what about next month? What about 6 months from now? What if 2 years from it, no? So I do think that all the departments are working very hard. Walang natutulog sa pansitan, ika nga, even Congress. But I do think that there's so much more that can be done. I was on the phone with Mayor Isko yesterday. We were exchanging notes kasi I was talking to my brother naman, Mayor Lino. There's so much more cooperation, halimbawa, between the national and local government that can help solve some of the problems, no? And I'll have a conference with my counterparts in the ASEAN, and I'll also bring that up, that as a community, because sabay-sabay tayong tinamaan, we're taking care of ourselves.
Okay. Is there a plan, sir, at the House of Representatives to possibly look into or investigate how the billions of money was spent for COVID-19, sir? Are there questionable items or issues here for you?
So far, no questionable items, but we still lack information. But I think we agreed that there are 2 venues to do that. One is in the Bayanihan 2, because every time you ask for more money, Then
Okay.
you will look into paano ginastos yung dati. And then number two, we're going to go into the budget hearings in the first week of August kung masubmit yung budget. So kasama na dito yung absorption. So right now, we're relying on two things.
Okay.
The weekly report of the president at nandun. And number two, yung official and unofficial lines with DBM, like their website and yung mga queries to look.
Dahil kasi yung EPIRA law, national law. Hindi naman Metro Manila lang yan. Pero sa halip na ibaba yung presyo, ay lumalabas po na lalo pang tumaas. At ang nagpapataas, base dun sa unang mga hearing ng Blue Ribbon Committee, ay yung mga independent power producer na merong mga kontrata sa Meralco at hindi sila makawala sa mga kontratang yan dahil nga ho sa sila ang nasusunod kung magkaano ang dapat na itaas per kilowatt hour. Eh kung wala lang hong ganyang pagdidiktaw mga private company, ay pwede kang ibaba ng piso hanggang 150 pesos, piso and 150 per kilowatt hour. Di ba ang laking tulong nun? Pero hindi makawala. Okay, namanan nitong Pangilinang Group of Company yung problema ng Meralco. By the way, bago napunta sa Pangilinang Group of Company yan, pag-aari po ng mga Lopez. Again, mga Lopez ulit. Baka kala nyo kung ano Lopez. Yung may-ari ng ABS-CBN at may-ari ng Meralco nung araw, iisa yan. At lumabas po dun sa hearing na noong panahon na sila ang may-ari ng Meralco, sila rin ay merong kontratang pinasok sa kanila ring company. Yung independent power producer, 20 years ago, pinagtibay. Okay? At yung independent power producer na yan, mga Lopez din ang may-ari. In other words, yung nagbenta sa independent power producer, Lopez. Yung bumili, Lopez din. Diba? Ginisa tayo sa ating sariling mantika. Kaya pala ganyang kalupit. On record yan, hindi pwedeng i-deny. Parang doon sa ABS-CBN din, di ba? Yung kailang mga ginawa doon, ang dami nilang company, na-involve pa yung iba-ibang mga bansa, nung masuri ng Congress, dyan iisa pala sila, kanila rin, Lopez pa rin na may-ari, at doon sila nag-uopisina sa may Mother Ignacia. Ganon din yan sa Meralco. Kanila yung Meralco nung araw, nag-produce yung mga Lopez ng independent power producer, sila nagsabi kung ito yung kontrata para sa pag-supply ng power, sila rin ang signatory. Di ba? Grabe, talagang pinaikot tayo at namabutit na bulgar. Yun naman po yung malaking pagkukulang ng mga nakaraang gobyerno dahil pinabayaan, kinonsente sa hindi natin malaman. Dahilan. Diba?
Watching this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.